45 minutes southwest of Portland and 15 miles north of McMinnville in Yamhill County, the town of Carlton is tucked into the rolling agricultural landscape. Ginny Rake holds down the fort at the Carlton Coffee Company on Main Street. She spent her childhood years right here.
It always felt very comfortable and welcoming and small and cozy, kind of.
Does it still feel that way?
Yes, I think so.
Back then, Carlton was a rough and tumble logging town. But like most Pacific Northwest timber towns, that economic base eventually faded away.
Would pass through Carlton going from one spot to another, always loved it.
Winemaker Ken Wright had his eye on Carlton long before bringing his winery here in 1994. He liked what he calls the town's good bones. What do you mean by that?
Meaning that it hadn't been compromised yet by franchising. It hadn't gone a wrong direction with cheap construction. It was still very honest.
Pure.
And true to its roots.
Wright bought the dilapidated old Carlton train depot and turned it into the town's first wine tasting room. So you were the first winery here?
We were the first winery, and that would have been 1994.
As the town transitioned from timber to tannins, Wright started a movement to maintain the character of the old buildings in the downtown core as new businesses arose. It is that charm that defines this tidy, quaint, three-block Main Street. In fact, this could be called the Carlton Hospitality District. Since Ken Wright set up shop in 1994, dozens of wineries have popped up in and around Carlton.
The last time I checked, we had something like, it's been a while, 30 tasting rooms in our zip code.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of tasting rooms in a town of only 2,000.
You cannot go wrong with good wine in this town. Everywhere you go, there's good wine.
It's worth noting, if you are coming to Carlton for wine tasting and you want to stay here, there are currently no motels, but there are plenty of Airbnbs. The truth is, you cannot rush through Carlton. Highway 47 is Main Street, and you simply have to apply the brakes as you enter town.
Here, because of the way our roads are designed, because of the way the highway must take two difficult turns, everything slows down.
So the traffic and the pace of life slows down.
You can feel that it's slower. It feels good to walk in town. It feels good to walk across the street.
Which makes it that much easier to leisurely check out the various tasting rooms and restaurants.
Great food.
We have an amazing array of restaurants for the small community.
Pretty fine dining.
It's pretty fine dining. Pretty awesome to be able to just walk out your door and find 5, 6, 7 restaurants that are all terrific restaurants. Yeah.
Not into wine? Well, my guess is you could still enjoy a leisurely weekend in Carlton. It still has the feel of a quiet, rural agricultural community, which it still is. Longtime family farms still operate in the rolling landscape, with dozens of wineries as their new neighbors. In the picturesque capital of wine country, Carlton, this is Dave Jones for Destination Oregon.